Hey everyone,
Hey,
Reddy
yeah.
Linx here, joined with Epic,
Hey again.
and welcome back to another Choose Your Own Adventure livestream. We're reading more Give Yourself Goosebumps, where, reader beware, you choose the scare. This time, we're reading The Knight in Screaming Armor. For those of you who are new to this series, me and the guests will try to get one good ending in these books with 3 tries. So if we get 2 bad endings, then that's okay. But the third ending we get, that's it. So, this is number 9 in the Give Yourself Goosebumps series. Without further ado, I'm gonna read the Beware page and we'll be on our way. So, Beware! Do not read this book from beginning to end. Prepare yourself to meet the knight in screaming armor. Your cousins are coming to visit you from England. They're bringing something with them. A little surprise. It's an old suit of armor from your uncle's collection. It has a really cool battle axe and a shield. And it has something else too. Orders to destroy you. You see, there's an ancient curse that was placed upon your family, and the knight is here to deliver it. And that's not all. A ghastly looking gardener with 3 heads, mudslinging monsters made of goo, and some very nasty sheep are all headed your way. This scary adventure is all about you. You decide what will happen, and you decide how terrifying the scares will be. Start on page 1, then follow the instructions at the bottom of each page. You make the choices. If you make the right choices, you will defeat the knight in screaming armor and escape its horrible curse. If you make the wrong choices, beware. So, take a deep breath, cross your fingers, and turn to page 1 now to give yourself goosebumps. Wow, this looks like we're dealing with like a family curse,
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
and especially from England.
Yeah, from England. That's interesting.
I'm gonna turn this up actually.
Sure, okay.
All right. So before we actually get started, I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna have everyone listen very carefully as I read the book out loud. All right, starting the book now. Page 1. Ta-ta, jolly good, tally-ho, and all that rot, your dad exclaims. Dad, you plead, please. So sorry, he apologizes in his best British accent. We just want your cousins to feel quite at home now, don't we? It's not every day we have visitors from England. It's been over a year since we've seen them. Jolly good, ta-ta, pip-pip, your dad says again. Yeah, your mom adds. Your Uncle Will is giving lectures at several important American museums. So Kip and Abby will be staying with us for a whole week. Isn't that terrific? You only half agree. Kip Saxton is your age. Sometimes he complains too much, but mostly he's a pretty cool kid. But his 15-year-old sister is another story. Abby acts like she's the queen of the world, you say. She could be a royal pain. Oh, you'll have fun, your dad assures you. Uncle Will says Kip and Abby are bringing a big surprise with them. A surprise, you ask? What surprise? Go to page 2. Before your dad can say another word about the surprise, the doorbell rings. They're here, your mom calls from the front hall. She opens the door as the airport shuttle van pulls away. Your cousins are standing in the doorway. You haven't changed a bit, your mom declares as she hugs Abby and Kip. Hope that's not true, you mutter. Your tall, blonde cousin is already staring past you and into the mirror behind you. Hi, you manage to say to her. Abby primps her long golden curls before she answers. Oh, hi, she says as she pats her hair about 100 times. Still the same old Abby, you have to admit. Forget her. For Alright, I gotta give this guy a different voice. Forget her, someone says, laughing. It's Kip. Can I give you a hand? We've got more stuff to bring in. Your sandy-haired cousin moves back out onto the front step and points to two huge wooden crates. The crates are taller than your dad. What the? You start to say. Artifacts, your dad chimes in. Uncle Will is coming here next week to lecture at the Medieval Museum downtown. I told him we store some exhibits here until he arrives. But I never expected anything this big. These crates will have to go into the garage. What's in the crates anyway? You ask Kip. Gonna page it. That's a terrible name for a kid, I'm gonna be honest. Kip? Who calls their kid Kip?
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. I guess it's an older name though.
Uh, I'm 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 from the USA. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
judge
Fair.
I'm not gonna judge British
Oh yeah.
names. So,
Yeah. Yeah, but that is a British name. I mean, it's not common, but yeah, it exists, I guess.
anyways, let's continue.
Sure.
This is Obama, Kip says. That's what's in the crates. They're really old, from the 15th century. We call one of them the Evil Knot. It's been with the Saxton family forever. The other suit was Sir Edmund Saxton's. He's our well, you get the picture. The crates are on wheels. You, Kip, Abby, and your dad pull them down the driveway to the garage behind your house. You notice a label on one of the crates. Hey, look at this, you cry. You read the label out loud. Beware this dark and evil night, cursed, still from long ago, until a good knight fights for right. This night brings misery and woe. That's kind of spooky, you add. Now, don't read it out loud, Kip cautions. Too late. It's an evil curse on the whole Saxon family. A curse? You laugh. You don't believe in curses, do you? So I do. And so should you if you know what's good for you, Kip whispers. I guess you've never heard the tale. Listen to the tale on page 4. The tale? What tale? You ask. The legend of the curse of the knight in screaming armor, Kip answers. Years ago, an old sorceress got angry at the king's best knight, Sir Edmund Saxton. You know, our ancestor. He killed her favorite dragon or something. Anyway, she put a curse on him. The curse of the knight in screaming armor. She made a special suit of armor sent to him as a gift. The armor was haunted. It held the spirit of an evil knight. That night, horrible screams and cries were heard from Saxton Castle. In the morning, Sir Edmund and all of his family had been killed. Kip's eyes grow wild as he goes on. All of his family was dead except for one son. He had been out hunting. Anyway, he kept the armor because he was too scared to throw it away. The four of you arrive in the garage, and your dad reaches down to open the door. That is the This is that armor. Family legend has it that one day it will wake up again, thirsty for Saxton blood. Then it will destroy all that is good, unless a brave and noble Saxton can defeat it. It has to be a member of the Saxton family. Ha! You laugh. I'm related to you, so I'm a Saxton. What's an evil knight's suit of armor going to do to me? Get your answer on page 96. So in this book we have a surname. We are apparently a Saxton.
Okay, I see, I see. Yeah,
But
true.
we have
Okay.
but ambiguous first name, but I guess
Yeah.
for this story our last name is gonna be Saxton.
Okay, sure. Makes sense.
Alright. So yeah, we're just blank Saxon.
Okay, sure.
You can just forget that screaming armor story. Abby snaps before Kip gets a chance to answer you. It's totally stupid, and it's not even true. But long after everyone has gone to sleep, you lie awake thinking about the crates in your garage. Hours later, you've just dozed off when you are awoken by a chilling scream, and it's coming from the garage. The curse, you gasp. However, given a choice, try to
Mhm.
ignore the scream or investigate the chilling shriek.
Investigate? Should we? I mean, what if that thing comes after us, though? Just saying.
Or maybe or maybe it would be a trick question. Like
Yeah, true.
you try to go back to sleep, and then it comes again, and then
Yeah,
you go check it out anyways.
like
I
it
think it's gonna be one
criticizes
of
you or something.
those.
Yeah, or like it criticizes you, like going like, "Oh, what's the matter? Do you believe in ghost stories?" Like, I
Are you
think,
too
yeah,
scared to do that?
yeah,
Well,
like it
too
questions your
freaking
choices.
bad.
Yeah, like it questions your choices. I think, yeah, I think this one's gonna be like one of you're not gonna necessarily get killed, but like, or nothing's gonna really happen to you, but it'll question your choices if you choose to ignore it.
Yeah, let's go investigate this thing.
Yeah, I agree. Sure.
All right, we're investigating it. Scream. Another shriek fills the night. Kip and Abby are as wide awake as you are. The piercing screams draw the three of you together at your bedside. You grab each of your cousins by the hand. We have to go out to the garage and investigate, you declare. We have to find out what's out there. Another scream pierces the air. Abby forgets how much cooler than you she is for a moment and clutches one of your arms. Kip grabs your other one. You grab a flashlight from your desk and make your way out into the night. You pull your cousins along behind you. Eventually, you come to the garage door. You pause for a moment and listen to the screams. Well, here goes, you say. You reach down, pull the handle, and lift it open. Quick, turn to page 113. The garage door swings open and of your way. The dark was never as dark as this monster seems to lurk in every corner. Familiar forms look strange. The beam of your flashlight cuts past the frightful shadowy figures in the two crates. They stand like tombstones in the middle of the garage, except that one of them is vibrating, shaking back and forth. The light reflects off a label on one of the crates, the one with the curse on it. Then you notice another handwritten label near the top of the crate. One says Evil Night, the other one reads Good Night. Which one should we open? You say nervously. Neither, Kip replies. He seems terrified. Maybe a little too terrified. You're not sure you buy all this curse stuff. Maybe it's all a big trick. Kip and Abby could have gotten someone to shout and shake the crate open. Who's really in that evil night crate anyway? You wonder. Then again, those screams do sound pretty spooky. Maybe you should play it safe and open the crate marked Goodnight. A suit of armor could come in handy, and if there is some crazy curse. Alright, we're given a choice. Open the Goodnight crate or open the Evil Night crate.
I think good night, but then good night,
Oh wait,
like
wait a minute.
good night.
What is
Yeah,
usually told to people before they go to bed?
good night.
Yeah.
Uh,
Good good night. Good night.
yeah. Hmm.
I think maybe if we open that crate, it's gonna put us to sleep with sleeping gas.
Yeah, agreed. Like they're gonna. Yeah, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Yeah, good
I'm
night.
skeptical about that good night.
Yeah, I think the
Don't you
good
think it
night
would
thing.
have said something like
Yeah,
Sir Edmund Saxton's night?
yeah, agreed. Yeah. It would have said like good night. Yeah, yeah. Well, not good night. It would have said like something else. Yeah, good night. Yeah, good night seems too off. Yeah, I don't trust it. Like maybe if I think it's like one of those situations where it's like the evil night is like the good night, and then the good night is like the evil night. If that makes sense.
So it looks like we have a kid in King Arthur's court kind of thing. Or
Yeah,
like the Black Knight was actually the good knight.
yeah, probably. Yeah,
I'm gonna say we open the Evil Knight's crate.
yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, I think we
I
should.
don't really trust that good night. Like good
Yeah,
night.
same.
It's just gonna
Yeah,
I think it's just gonna make us go to sleep.
yeah. Agreed, and then we'll just get a bad ending. Yeah, I agree.
Alright, we're opening the Evil Knight crate.
Sure.
And if this is wrong, then we'll still have 2 lives left.
Yeah, true. Okay, sure. Let's go in.
Okay, the fun's over, you declare. You move over to the crate marked Evil Knight and start to loosen the straps, holding it shut. It's still shaking a little, but the screaming has died down to a faint moan. You really had me going there for a minute, you continue. Those screams sounded pretty scary, and all that moaning and shaking? Wow, you guys are good. Kip and Abby look as if they don't know what you're talking about, but you know better. Why did you Who did you get to help you with this little prank anyway? My dad? You ask. Your dad is just the sort of goofball to go in for something like this too. You fumble with the leather straps, but you finally get them undone. By now you're chuckling to yourself. It really was a good prank, complete with these oversized crates. Still, you can't believe you fell for it. Speaking of falling, that's what the front door of the crate does next. It's also what your lower jaw does. It falls open. You try to scream, but all that comes out is a little whimper. There, in front of you, about a foot from your face, you stare into the laser light eyes of the knight in screaming armor. Turn to page 16 if you dare. The Evil Knight's head is a steaming hunk of black metal. A sparkling medallion hangs around his neck. Something about his medallion holds your gaze. You can't stop looking at it. With you standing there helpless before him, the Evil Knight raises his heavy sword and he brings it down and slashes open the back of the crate behind him. The wood shatters like ice. In the land of Saxtons, you shall be destroyed. His voice booms over you. You shiver. He glances back at you and then disappears through the new opening. You're not sure how long you stand there in shock. The next thing you do, Abby and Kip are standing next to you. D- 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 did you see that? You stammer.
Yeah, no big deal.
Abby tries to sound cool. Look! Kip exclaims. This hole in the back of the crate! There are hills in that!
Yeah, right. What's that mean?
Abby huffs. But he's right. You peer through the hole. You see emerald green hills and a pale blue sky. You feel wind against your face. You feel something drawn to the scene, like you were in the like you were to the medallion. We better we better go through, you say without taking your eyes off the scene before you. If not, we'll never break this cursed thing. You push aside the splinters and step through. Step out of the crate on page 119. Kip and Abby follow you through the hole in the back of the crate. When all three of you are through, something slams shut behind you. You turn to look, and the crate has disappeared. All you see around are hills, soft green rolling hills. It's so beautiful, you say. It's a whole new world. You rub your eyes, but it doesn't go away.
It's our world,
Abby exclaims.
we're back in England.
It's exactly what the evil knight wants us to be, Kip says softly. England, the land of the Saxons, England.
Who cares?
Abby says.
We're home.
Don't look so happy, Kip warns. The evil knight wants to destroy us. We may be home for good. Or should I say, for evil. You gaze around. You stun. You gaze around. Wait, I think this is a typo. It says you stunned. I think it was meant to say you're stunned.
Yeah, I think I agree.
You gaze around. You're stunned. Alright. There's no way to explain what just happened to you. Hundreds of sheep are gazing on a nearby hill. One wild-looking ram glances up to you. Your heart jumps. His eyes are glowing, you cry out. Your pulse starts to rate. The horned head of the ram morphs into the armored head of the evil knight. He lowers his head and paws the ground. Steam pours through the grill of his helmet. He's going to ram us, you cry. Run for your lives! Run to page 97. Led by the evil knight, the whole herd of sheep stampedes. Terror grips you as the thundering herd bears down on the three of you. You're about to be trampled. The stampede sounds like a sonic boom. You wrap your arms around your head and wait to feel the pain of 100 little hooves pounding you into the grass. So this is how he plans to destroy us? You think. You open your mouth to scream, but you can't hear anything over the hundreds of sheep feet. Then suddenly there's nothing but the sound of screaming. Your own screaming. You peek through your arms. The stampede herd is gone. The hills are gone. All that's left are prickle bushes. You're buried in prickle bushes, and they hurt. Go to page 132. Ouch! Abby cries. She breaks herself free from the prickly bush. You can't help laughing. Abby's a human pincushion. She has little prickly leaves stuck all over her. Ouch! You and Kip say together as you fall out of the bushes. You find yourselves looking like two porcupines. Two, you hear giggles, and they're not Abby's. You glance over your shoulder and see something you never imagined you see. Two miniature men laughing and rolling on the ground. Each man is about the size of a football. They laugh and smack their knees and point at you. Pixies! Kip cries. Pixies? You say. You've got to be kidding me. The little men disappear for a minute. They resurface in the bushes close by.
Let's fly out.
One giggles, pointing to the left. No, let's fly out, says the other, pointing to the right. Which one can you trust? Alright, we're given a choice.
Hmm.
Listen to the pixie pointing to the left, or listen to the pixie pointing to the right.
I would say right, because it's obviously going to be like the right path is the right option, unless I mean, Yeah, I mean, going off that whole idea, I mean, I would say right, but then, do we know if one path is safer than the other?
No, it's just
Okay.
go this way. No, go this way.
Okay, sure. Okay, yeah, I'll say right actually.
I'm kind of thinking we go left.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna flip a coin.
Sure. Okay, sure. Why not?
Do you want heads or tails?
Tails. I'll do tails.
All right. Heads we go left, tails we go right.
Sure. Okay.
It's heads.
Okay, sure. So go left, I
All right,
guess.
we're going left first.
Sure. Okay.
If it's the wrong way, we'll go right.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Let's go to the left.
Abby says, pulling thorns out of her arms.
There's a cottage down the hill. Maybe we can get help from there. Hello? Am I the only one who thinks there's something weird going on here?
Oh, wait, wrong person. Hello? Am I the only one who thinks there's something weird going on here? You ask. Abby and Kip can't hear you. There's already walking across the windy meadow toward the cottage. Pixies, you mumble to yourself. You take off after Cabby and Abby and Kip. You don't get far when you hear a deafening rumble. It sounds like an earthquake. You see bits of turf flying in the air. You turn and look behind you to see hedges. Killer hedges. They're growing at an incredible rate. Actually, they're not so much bigger as bursting through the earth in jagged lines. Walls of branches and leaves. And it looks as if, yes, they are, heading right for you. It's time to start sprinting again. And there's no use screaming about it. Either now, it's time to move. Move over to page 27. Hedges are exploding out of the ground, fully grown. They're spreading toward you with amazing speed. You're no match for them. They burst past you, blocking your path. You try to stop short, but not fast enough to avoid a face full of prickles. Kip and Abby, too. You start to run the other way, but you don't get far before you come up against another wall of hedges. It doesn't seem to matter which way you turn. Any open path is instantly blocked by a solid wall of high bramble bushes. Frickers grab at you as you run past. You shake them off and keep on running. You have to get out of here. The walls around you grow higher and higher, cutting the sky into lines of blue. The three of you race in every direction, but it's no use. You stop for a second to catch your breath. The ground beneath you starts to rumble and shake. Ah! You scream. You can imagine the hedge about to explode through the ground and up through your body. You brace yourself, and then it stops. It's quiet again, except for Kip. What trapped? He bellows. What do we do? No! Try to escape on page 78. You stare at the walls of greenery surrounding you. The hedges are too high, you say. We can't climb over them.
It looks like a maze.
Abby comments.
You know, Kip, like they used to have at royal palaces and stuff. I wonder if there's a way out.
Well, we'll either have to find our way out or break through the hedge. We can't stay in here forever, you say.
Forever.
Kip wails.
Knock it off, Kip.
You both you and Abby cry. So what will it be? Alright, we're given a choice.
Sure.
Find our way out or break through the hedge instead. Or break through the hedges.
I would say find a way out. I'm gonna be honest. Or like breaking the hedges. Well, Yeah, these are thorn bushes. Like, how? Why would
Yeah,
you?
something tells me if we try to break them, then they instantly
Yeah,
come back.
yeah, I agree. Or they
All right,
like regenerate. Wait, go
we're
on.
we're gonna find our way out.
Yeah, agreed.
So you think you're good at mazes, huh? Try to get yourself out of this one. Pick up a pencil and try to draw the escape route out of the maze. You could do it on your first try. Oh, there's actually a maze on here. All right, I'm gonna have to send you this.
Sure. Wait, send it to my alt because I got me.
I will.
Sure. Okay.
I think it wants us to do this on our first try,
Okay. Sure. Sure.
but it never said that we can look at the maze before we start.
Yeah.
All right, I
True.
think here's the rules. We can look at the maze, but when we start drawing a line through our escape route,
Yeah.
then
We can't
so
stop,
yeah,
is that?
we get to look through our path, but
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
all right,
Alright.
so I'm sending the image now.
Sure. Okay.
All right,
Let me see
I'm
this.
gonna I'm gonna look through my path.
Yeah. So, okay. So. I'm looking. I'm looking. Uh. Okay. I think like the little. How do I describe this? I think the straight path, because we start there. The straight path. I think that's the path we're meant to go down. I'm not sure though. Let me look at this.
Starting to draw my path.
Sure. Okay. I guess I'll just remix it. I'll remix this image.
So far, I haven't run into a dead end.
Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So it's like it wants. Okay. So once I go here, and I go through here, go through here.
Made it.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, should we keep? Should we go?
Want me to show you my solution?
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Okay, I'm gonna send you this. The
I think. Wait. No. No. There's only one. Actually, no. There's only one way of doing this. Actually, I thought that was two, but there's only one way of doing it.
Yeah, there's only one way. Wait a minute.
You.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there is only one path out.
Yeah.
So do you want me to show you the solution or not?
Sure. Why not?
All right, I'm gonna send you the solution.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah. That makes. Yeah. That makes sense.
All right, and if you made it out, hooray! Then hooray for you. Face your next challenge on page 75. Didn't make through, read your fate on page 65. So I guess we did have to try and get through first try.
Yeah. Probably.
But we did get through our first try, so
Yeah.
we're
True.
gonna face our I guess we're gonna face our next challenge on
Sure.
page 75.
Okay. Sure.
All right. The hedges are behind you. The green hills are in front of you. There's a warm wind in your face, and something is coming over the hills. A dark black mist is rolling toward you. It's already halfway to where you're standing. I don't like this, Kip says. The warm wind picks up. Dark clouds gather. Dust whips around in war pools. Evil is in the air around you. Look, you remark. Sooner or later we're going to have to face this evil knight. That's the only way to break the curse, right? Only a Saxton can defeat him. I prefer later or to sooner, Kip starts to answer back. He never finishes his sentence. Scream! The scream of the evil knight announces his arrival. Find out what happens next on page 85. The evil night screams mingle with the whistling blast of hot wind. You can almost feel his evil breath mixed in with the wind. You know he's so close, the dark mist rushes at you. The force of the gale throws the three of you backwards against the hedge. But you don't feel the prickly leaves. You don't land on the ground where you were before. In fact, you don't land at all. We're falling! The three of you cry together. Falling, falling, falling. I think. Oh, here's another one.
Let's see.
If the chair you're sitting on has a cushion, turn to page 48. If it doesn't have a cushion, or you're not sitting on a chair, turn to page 72. Alright, I guess this is based on what we're sitting on. So
Yeah.
I'm sitting on a cushioned office chair. Are you sitting on
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah, I'm sitting on cushioned office. Well, cushioned office. Well, hang on, how to say? Cushioned couch.
It just matters
Yeah.
if you're sitting on
True.
a chair or not. And
Oh yeah.
the chair has a cushion.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, we're sitting on cushions, so we're gonna go to
Yeah.
page 48.
Okay. Sure.
You land on something soft. It's a body. A human body. Mm, please, get off me this instant. A regal-looking boy dressed in tights and puffy shorts pushes you. Kip and Abby eh, Kip and Abby fall off of him. You all stand up and dust yourselves off. Who are you? You ask the boy. He looks about your age. I'm a page, answers the boy. Page 48 in a class of 144.
A page?
Cabby asks.
What's a page?
We are knights in training, the boy answers proudly. And we're trying to get away from a knight. You remind Abby. Can you show us the way out of here? Kip asks. Page 48 points to the gate that opens by itself.
That's the way out.
He says.
It's the Valley of Rocks.
Hurry, you order Abby and Kip. The gate is closing. You make it through just as the gate crashes down behind you. You look back. Page 48 is gone. All you see before you is the night sky and a strange, mysterious valley full of rocks. Take the risky, rocky exit on page 72. You've landed in a valley, but the green hills of a moment ago are long gone. In fact, there isn't a blade of grass as far as the eye can see. It's all rocks, broken up shards and boulders and stones. And it's dark. A pale moon shines up above. Abby tries to move and barely balances on a wobbly platform of stone. She shrieks.
This is like an avalanche waiting to happen.
Be careful, Kip warns. These flat rocks aren't as steady as they look.
Yeah, thanks for the tip, Kip.
Abby says.
I think we noticed.
They're right. The rocks were standing on tips and throws you backward to another flat rock below. Whoa! You cry. As your new rocky floor seesaws back and forth, you glance down. There are more jagged rocks waiting to catch you below. Next, next you look up, and something flashes high up on the rocky point of this mountain. Something silvery shimmers in the moonlight. It seems to be calling to you. What is it? Climb over to page 28. Where are you going? Kip asks you carefully stepping off your rock onto his. Look up there, you say. You point to the gleaming object. I have a feeling whatever is up there is something we need. I don't know why, but I have to find out what it is. I'm going up to get it. I'll come with you, Kip volunteers.
Stop right there,
Abby orders.
don't take another step. You're not leaving me alone.
Oh yeah, Abby's afraid of heights, Kip mumbles. I can understand that. I'm afraid of heights too, so I understand.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Keep going.
Alright. I'll go by myself then, you declare. You two stay together here. Balancing on all fours, you move up onto the rock next. You feel as if you're climbing on eggshells. One false move and you the rock you're on could crumble away. You would tumble all the way to the bottom. You test each rock before you move to it. It's amazing how many of them have jagged edges. Higher and higher you climb. Oh, I guess someone came into his room. So then you see it, a hand, sticking up out of the rocks. Look closer on page 133. You peer closer at the hand sticking up at.
Sorry
Come
about that.
back?
Yeah, someone came in my
Someone came
room.
in your room?
Yeah, again, my brother again.
Okay, well,
Anyways, continue. It's very
seems
important.
like the thing was a hand sticking out of the rocks.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay,
We're gonna get a closer look right now.
sure, sure.
You peer closer at the hand sticking up out of the rocks. It's only made of stone. That's when you notice that the rock you're sitting on has a face. Ah! You yell. The stone face is frozen in an expression of pain. You move to another rock, but as you look around, all the broken rocks are shaped like heaps, broken pieces of people. Abby! Kip! You cry. But there's no answer. You can't see them from where you are without losing your balance. What if they're turning into stone or something, you think? You call out again, but again there's no reply. What's going on? Maybe they just can't hear you from down below. Or maybe you should climb back down and check on them, just to be safe. Alright, we're given a choice. Keep climbing for the shimmering object, or
Uh-huh.
scramble back down the mountain to help your cousins.
Go help them. I think we should go help them. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Uh, I think, are we dealing with a a Gorgon? Like Medusa?
Maybe.
These are stones made of people.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we're
People
dealing
made
with.
of stone.
Yeah, people.
Medusa turns people into stone if people look at her.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Make complete eye contact.
Wait, what? Wait, what if this? Yeah, true. Wait, what if this is the gardener that was in the what's it called, the intro? I mean.
I don't know, but if I had to guess, we're dealing with a freaking Gorgon.
Yeah, Sam.
We're going full Percy Jackson with this.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, anyways, we're gonna go down back to Kip and Abby.
Sure.
Alright. Your cousins could be in trouble. Kip and Abby could be turning into stone this very minute. Don't move! You yell down. I mean, do move if you can. I'm coming down to save you. You take one last glance at the shining object, rock by rock. You backtracked the way you came. It's even harder to move downward. But there's no time to lose. Mostly, you try not to think about what these rocks and boulders used to be. You set your foot against what used to be someone's shoulder. It jiggles under your weight, and then it flips up. You tumble head first down the rocky slope. Ouch! Ouch! Eek! Ouch! You yelp with each bump. Finally, you land on and crash at your cousin's feet. Turn to page 101 to find out what's happened to them. You lie there among the rocks for a moment. Your head is still spinning from your fall. Are you alright? Abby asks. We saw the whole thing, Kip says with an admiration. I give it a perfect 10. You were fantastic. I thought you were turning to stone, you sputter. Ha!
That's a good one.
Abby laughs.
We were just trying to keep still. We didn't want to start an avalanche while you were up there.
Yeah, Kip explains. It's just like with snow. The slightest movement or sound might bring everything tumbling down. That's an avalanche. That's it, an avalanche. Kip, you're a genius! You exclaim. I am?
He is.
Abby looks amazed. An avalanche. That's the way to get that shimmering thing. It will help us. I just know it. And if not, maybe an avalanche can help us get out of this horrible place, you explain. Before they can stop you, you pick up a good-sized rock and throw it as far as you can. As, and throw it as far as you can up the slope. Pieces of rock start to cascade down the rock face. You, Kip, and Abby scramble to the edge of the slope out of the way. Scramble over to page 121. When the rumbling of the avalanche is done, you brush the dust off your face and glance around. In the light of the full moon, you see a trench in the middle of the hill. It worked! You shout. The avalanche has cleared a path! And look what I found, Kip says. He holds up a shiny metal key. It's right here under this rock. Kip, you're a genius, you say again happily. Turn to page 134. The three of you make your way up the path, all the way up and over the top of the hill. Off in the distance, you see a cottage. It's that cottage again, you say. Then you have an idea. The key! Maybe it fits the door to the cottage. After walking on all those rocking rocks, the trip to the cottage is easy. No pixies changing your path, no sheep stampedes, and so far there's no evil knight in sight. Hurry! You call to Kip and Abby. You move quickly and quietly along the dirt road to the cottage. When you are a few feet from it, you stop to look at the cottage more carefully. It's a small two-story white house with a thatched roof, a garden of petunias and snapdragons line the curved stone walkway leading to the heavy wooden door.
I wonder who lives here.
Abby asks.
It's quite stylish in an old-fashioned way.
She peeks in the windows.
It's too dark in there,
She whispers.
I can't see a thing.
You knock on the door. There's no answer. You knock harder. Still no answer. Apply the key, Kip suggests. You put the silver key in the lock and try to twist your hand. Turn to page 39. The silver key fits perfectly into the lock, but it won't turn. I don't get it, you say. This key looks like it should go with this lock. No luck. You put the key back in your pocket. You step back from the door to search for another way in. As soon as you move away, the door slowly swings open. Come in, the voice of a very old man invites from somewhere inside the cottage. I've been waiting for you.
Waiting for us.
Abby stammers. She peers into the darkened doorway.
But I don't see you.
Abby says. Come closer, the old man says in a friendly voice. It's been so long since I had some good company. The three of you step into the cottage. The door slams behind you. Alright, we're given a choice. I think this is meant to be your initial reaction of this thing.
I see.
If the slam makes you scream, turn to page 87. If the slam makes you jump, turn to page 105.
Huh.
So I guess it's your initial reaction to a sudden door slam.
Jump. I think jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take
I
it.
don't really. I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't think it's. I don't think it's really necessary to scream to a slamming door.
Yeah, agreed.
Plus, it seems like every time we scream, the scenery just changes.
True. Yeah, makes sense.
I think that's what's happening. Every time we scream, the place just changes.
Yeah, seems like it.
So we're gonna jump.
Sure.
All right. The loud slam of the door startles you. You jump 2 feet into the air. When you come back down, the floor beneath you opens up. A trap door! You exclaim. The three of you plunge downward. It seems like you're falling for a while. Then your luck changes. You land on a soft bed covered with brown cloth. Whew, you sigh, catching your breath. I don't know where we are, but I am glad to be away from that old guy. I can't explain it, but his voice really gave me the creeps. I keep telling Abby the same thing, Kip teases. I can't explain it, but her face really gives me the creeps. Don't push your luck, Kip, Abby warns, and she whacks him with a piece of brown cloth. What are these, anyways? Kip asks. He lifts up the coarse brown sheet that just hit his face. They're monks' robes, Abby answers. See? She puts one on over her head. She looks just like a monk in a movie. Cool. You and Kip try them on. Try them on too, just for fun. What are they doing in this old man's basement? Shh. Abby hushes you. Listen. The sound of low chanting comes from somewhere above you. Do you think it's the knight in screaming armor? Wait, do you think it's the knight in screaming armor? You ask. It sounds more like singing than moaning. Tiptoe to page 123. You see stone steps in the corner of the basement. We better see what's up there, you whisper. You lead the way up the stone steps. Medieval paintings line the walls. I guess someone came in his room again. Carved angels hover near the arched ceiling. It's like a castle, you say. It's a monastery, Abby corrects you. Monks probably used it to live here centuries ago. Then, then who's that chanting in the next room? Kip gulps. The chanting grows.
Sorry about that again, man.
Intrusion again.
Yeah.
You really need to start locking your door.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, my door doesn't really have a proper lock, but still, I did say I was streaming, but still. I mean, I guess we
Okay.
can go on though.
Alright, let's just continue.
Sure.
Louder and louder as you enter a large dining room. Long benches are filled with robed figures bent over a narrow wooden table. The figures keep their hooded heads bowed. They chant over their meal. There's no food on the table, though, Kip whispers loudly. All the figures turn around at once. Oh! Abby lets out a startled cry. The robes are empty. Where their faces should be. There's empty space. They're ghosts. Make a break for the stairs, but you're all alone when you get there. Find out why on page 135. When you get to the stone steps, you look back for Abby and Kip, but they're not there. Then you see them. They're walking over toward the table. What are they doing? Come on! Come on! You guys! This way! You shout, but it's too late. Their faces are already starting to fade. The chanting grows louder. Now you can hear what they're saying. No bell tolls for us. No bell tolls for us, they chant. Find out what it means on page 41. Kip and Abby don't notice that they are running out of the dining hall. They don't care. They reach back to pull their hoods up over their vanishing heads. Now Kip and Abby are chanting too. No bell tolls for us! No bell tolls for us! No bell tolls for us! You race down a different set of stone stairs. A doorway to the bottom leads out into a courtyard. Across the yard is a crumbling bell tower. As you run for it, the chanting monks hurry close behind you. They're not going to let you escape. They want you to join them too. You race up the broken stone steps to the top of the tower. A rotting rope hangs from a black cast lion bell. There's a kettle full of some bubbling black liquid on the floor. You reach for the bell rope, and the ghosts stop in their tracks. They hold their thick sleeves up against their hoods to where their ears would be if they had ears. As terrified as you are of them, they seem frightened of the bell. Alright, we're given a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Pull the rope to the ring of the bell, or decide to throw the liquid at them.
Hmm. Okay, I think should we ring this bell? I'm gonna be honest. Huh.
Well, they're clearly fearing for something.
Yeah, no bells for us, right? They're saying.
No bell tolls for us.
Yeah. What if they're
Should we
like?
ring the bell or should we throw the boiling liquid at them?
Hmm. I'd say ring the bell, but the boiling liquid does not seem promising at all, in my opinion. Unless it's like
Alright,
holy
well,
water. Yeah. Go
alright,
on.
we'll ring the bell, but if this is wrong, we'll still have 2 lives left.
True. Yeah. I think the bell just seems
Alright.
more logical, in my opinion.
Alright, we'll pull the rope to the bell.
Sure.
Alright. You pull down on the rotten rope. It breaks off in your hands. No bell tolls for us! No bell tolls for us! No bell tolls for us! The ghostly hooded robed monks chant solemnly. They've made it to the bell tower where you are. Abby and Kip reach their hands out to you. Join us, they drone. Be one with us. No bell tolls for us. No bell tolls for us. Abby! Kip! You plead with them. Don't fade! Don't fade! But it's no use. Your cousins' faces are getting fainter and fainter. The chanting of the monks echoes in your ears. No bell tolls for us. No bell tolls for us. No bell tolls for us. You know you have to escape from here before it's too late. Race to page 88. No bell tolls for us.
No bell tolls for us.
No bell tolls for us. Kip's and Abby's voices rise above the others. You gaze into their transparent eyes and catch a glimpse of your own reflection. Under the hood of the robes, there's no face at all. No bell tolls for us. No bell tolls for us. You hear yourself say, no bell tolls for us. Face it, you're a dead ringer until the end.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Hmm.
Yeah, we just joined this
Y-
chanting cult or something.
yeah. Okay. I mean,
So
didn't
I
expect
guess
that.
I
Okay.
guess throwing the liquid onto them is the right choice.
Yeah, but how would that make sense? Okay. I
Well,
mean,
it's black liquid and it's
true.
boiling.
True. True. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, we have 2 lives left. All right, let's go back and throw the liquid onto them.
All right. Sure.
You let go of the rope and rush over to the kettle. If you can only lift it, you could throw the liquid on the ghosts. That should scatter them. The hooded robed figures make their way up the steps. They're getting closer. They're getting frantic. You're getting frantic. You strain against the handle of the kettle with all your strength. It budges a little, and some of the liquid slooshes onto the stone floor. It pools around your feet, and you slip. You fall back, arms failing. You knock against the bell. Bong! 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 The bell tolls. The monk's chant changes. The bell tolls for us! The bell tolls for us! The bell tolls for us! One by one, the hooded figures slump to the floor of the bell tower. Soon they are nothing more than a pile of empty robes in a heap at your feet. Bong! 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 You push the bell again. Kip and Abby pull up their hoods. "You'll save us!" Kip cries greatly.
And those stupid ghosts are gone for good.
Abby adds.
Can you believe those monks get a life? I mean, get a death?
You breathe a sigh of relief. We're safe now, you say, and is still all except the flashing eyes on the other side of the courtyard. Oh, you say. Those eyes can only mean one thing. Turn to page 52 if you dare. The flashing eyes across the courtyard can only be one thing. The eyes of the knight in screaming armor.
We can't escape from him.
Abby sighs.
It's no use trying anymore. He brought us here. This is his world.
He must want something from us. Otherwise, he would have destroyed us by now, you point out.
He's only toying with us,
Abby says bitterly.
like a cat plays with its toys.
It's as if he's using our fear of him to make us face all our other possible fears, Kip whispers mysteriously. Abby gives Kip a double take.
Face other fears? That's ridiculous,
She says.
I'm afraid of flying, but you don't see him making me fly.
A strong gust of wind blows through the bell tower and rings the bell. Bong, bong, bong. You clap your hands over your knees, your eyes. Wait, no, stop. You clap your hands over your ears. Kip dives for the pile of monk's robes. Abby jumps back and slams against the crumbling wall. The wall gives way behind her.
Help! I'm flying?
Abby soars higher and higher until she's out of sight. Abby! Kip cries. Come back! Alright, here's something. If she doesn't come back, sort of page 92. If she returns in a flash, zoom to page 102.
Huh.
No,
Okay,
we
that's a
can't.
different.
No. No, we
Yeah,
can't just make her come back. No,
yeah, true. Agreed.
she doesn't come back.
Yeah.
Why even make this a choice?
True. Agreed.
Kip! Kip!
Abby's voice is so far away now, you can hardly hear her. Yeah. Wow. She's really flying, you say in amazement. You must be right about the fear thing, Kip. Come back! Kip calls up up the night sky. But Abby's growing smaller and smaller against the night sky. In another moment, she's gone. You almost can't believe it. Just like that, gone. Kip starts to sob. You try to be brave. We'll find her again. I know we will, you say. We've come this far together. Through all this craziness. A low growl from the stone stairs lets you know that there's more craziness to come. Who's there? You demand. Ah! The evil knight screams, echoes out the courtyard. The growl on the stair The growl on the stairs turns to a howl, answering the scream of the night. Then a huge black cat-like creature with yellow eyes appears around to bend the stairs. Kip, over there, you say as quietly as you can. Turn to page 61. Kip turns to see the beast creeping up the stairs. Stay still and maybe it won't see us, you whisper. Slowly, you and Kip press yourselves in a corner of the bell tower and watch the beast. You've never seen anything like it. It's as large as the biggest lion and as black as night. It has short ears set back on a small dog-like head. A long, swishing tail hits a crumbling wall, knocking stones to the ground. The beast growls. Rows of shiny white teeth drip with saliva. It turns its fierce eyes in your direction. It sniffs the air. It smells you. A long red tongue licks its drooling black lips. It sees you. It's going to pounce! You cry. The beast jumps for you, but you jump too. Right over the wall of the bell tower, with Kip right behind you. Oh no! You both scream on your way down. Ah! You hear. A giant nighthawk passes you as you fall. Ah! The bird squawks again as it swoops down beneath your falling bodies. Fall down to page 95. You're falling fast, but not fast enough to escape hot drool dripping from the beast's mouth. The beast leans over the edge of the bell tower wall. You get a face full of steaming spit before the next big loggy hits you. The giant nighthawk flies under you and Kip. It catches you on its back and swoops upward. You don't know where the black bird of the night is taking you. As you look back at the beast, you know one thing for sure. Wherever you're going, he's got to be better than where you've just been. Alright, here's three choices.
Uh-huh.
If the bird turns left, if the bird turns right, or if the rescue mission takes a turn for the worse.
Hmm. Right?
Well, wait a minute.
What?
Then why would there be a choice saying if it takes a turn for the worst? Why would that be an
True.
option?
Yeah, true. True.
Something tells me something tells me to click on that.
Yeah. Sam. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
way too
why
specific.
would they make it a choice if it was obviously going to be bad?
Yeah, true. True.
I'm going to click on this.
Yeah, sure.
What began as a rescue mission is now a mission to destroy you. The giant black nighthawk zooms upward. Hang on! You shout to Kip. He clings to one slick black feather sticking out from the bird's back. The hawk swoops down suddenly. It's trying to shake you off. You fly out to the side of its wings and your body flaps freely in the wind. Whoa! You yell. This roller coaster bird ride is making your stomach do flip flops. Kip looks just as airsick as you feel. It's not over yet. Now the hawk does loop de loops until at last you can't hold on any longer. You let go. Goodbye, Kip. You, you call as you start free falling. Goodbye. Turn to page 117. You're alone and still falling. It began as a fast fall, and now it's more like you're floating gently. You look up and barely see the black nighthawk. Kip managed to stay on the bird. Will you ever see Kip and Abby again? Below, you see emerald green grass. It's getting closer and closer. You can tell your landing isn't going to be deadly, though the grass will make a soft cushion for your fall. You float down gently, settling at last on a moss-covered knoll, right in front of a familiar college. The front door opens. A voice whispers, "Come on in. You are so good to visit me." You have no choice. Turn to page 77. The voice is soft. Come in, it says again. You stand up, feeling dizzy from floating. You fall forward through the door. You're in. The door closes softly behind you. You breathe a sigh of relief until a steel barred gate crashes down over the door. Oh! A scream of the evil night rings out. Welcome to my nightmare, he bellows. You turn your head at the left, then right. This isn't a cottage, you cry. It's a dungeon! Giant black rats scurry over your feet. Long-haired poisonous spiders scamper across their webs to hang down on your face. Heads without bodies float through the air. Clocks without hands scream out, cuckoo, cuckoo. A mudslinging monster throws a glob of gooey stuff at you. You duck just in time. Thwack! It splatters against the stone wall. Lightning bolts zap and zzzt in the air above you. Vampire bats fly blindly through the iron bars of the bars behind you. No, this isn't a cottage. This is a den of danger, a hall of horrors, an alcove of evil, the final frontier. Turn to page 130. It's a dorm of doom, and you're the only student. A ghastly light shines from somewhere above you. The yellow glow reveals a throne. On the throne is a woman. She smiles.
Are you the mighty Saxton who will fight for right?
She says. Me? I'm just a kid, you stammer.
Put on the armor.
The woman bellows. You feel something hard against your back. You turn and come face to face with a shining suit of silver armor. You gasp. One steely gloved hand holds a battle axe. The other hand holds a shield engraved with the Saxton family crest. Magically, the armor pops open. You don't know what else to do, so you step in. It closes in around you. You feel taller and stronger than you've ever felt before. The battle axe feels like a feather in your armored, gloved hand. You look out to the silver face mask. The woman on the throne starts to laugh.
Yes, yes, she cackles. That is the way Sir Edmund looked like when he got what he deserved. And I'm the one who gave it to him. I am the sorceress.
Alright, here's a choice.
Uh-huh.
If you feel ready for battle, turn to page 80. If you don't think you're ready, turn to page 64.
Hmm. I'd say red. Should we?
Yeah, be ready for battle. This is the same
Yeah.
sorceress who put a curse on the family.
Exactly. Courage. Yeah. Yeah. This is obviously like a courage
So we have
question.
become Sir Edmund Saxton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna fight this sorceress
Yeah,
and
we
free
should.
our family from this curse.
Yeah, we should.
The good knight's armor has armed you with more than a battle axe and shield. It's armed you with courage. This dungeon doesn't scare you. Show your face, evil knight! You shout bravely. You don't have to wait long. A giant figure steps out of the silky yellow light. It is the evil knight. He is taller, darker, and scarier than ever. His eyes shoot flames at you. The flames hit your silver armor and heat it up on contact. His eyes fire at you again. Sweat pours down your face and neck. Inside the armor, or inside the armor or barbecue pit. Inside the armor's barbecue pit, you're melting. The evil knight laughs as he raises his sword and swings it hard against your helmet. The vibrations from the metal on metal make your whole body shake. The evil knight swings again and hits you on the other side of your helmet. You're too stunned to move.
Fight!
Someone screams. It's the sorceress, the same one who created the evil knight and watched him defeat Sir Edmund Saxton. She's been waiting centuries for another showdown.
Fight!
She screams again.
Fight! Fight! Fight!
Take a deep breath and go to page 54. You are dizzy from the heat and the source of the sword against your helmet. The sorcerer's shouts are echoed by the other evil creatures in the dungeon. Fight! Fight! They all cry at once. They want to fight? I'll give them a fight, you say. The evil knight raises his sword again and prepares to slash your suit in half. This is the hit that is aimed to destroy you. You take one heavy step backwards, then you raise your battle axe high over the evil knight's black armored helmet. He swings his steel blade sword right at your stomach. Think fast. With the heavy battle axe raised over your head, you can't exactly duck. Instead, you pull your stomach back as far as it will go. You turn yourself into a human question mark. The mighty blow of the evil knight scratches across your armor with a ring, but it doesn't cut you. You still have the axe raised over your head. You lower it. You lower it now with all your strength. Crash! In one swift motion, you bring the battle axe down the head of the evil knight. Oh! The knight in screaming armor screams, but this time he falls to the dungeon floor. He lies there, motionless. Quick, find out if he's still alive on page 111. The knight in screaming armor lies silently at your feet. You don't believe it. It's almost too good to be true, but it is. You turn to the sorceress and lift the battle axe in a salute to her. Then thwack! To your armored back, a powerful blow crushes you to your knees. It sends vibrations ringing through your armor and every one of your bones. The evil knight is not finished with you yet. The armor you wear is very heavy, but you manage to lift yourself back to your feet. You raise your battle axe again and wait for the chance to move in. Welcome to your nightmare, the evil knight bellows at you. But you've heard that before. If he thinks he's going to scare you away, he's got another thing coming. And in fact, he does have another thing coming. The sharpened blade of your battle axe. It's now or never. While he's still laughing his wicked laugh, you set your feet. You set your feet, swing around in a full circle, and release the battle axe like a frisbee. Almost in slow motion, it travels through his face. It smashes into him in a burst of smoke. See through the vapors on page 136. Oh! The evil knight screams again, but this time his scream fades slowly away. Through the smoke, you see the heap of black armor shriveled up and turn into a ball of tinfoil on the floor. From the throne in the corner, the sorceress cries out,
No! No! All spells are broken! All spells are broken!
You watch in amazement as her throne disappears. Her sorceress robes turn into rags. Her face grows older and older even as you watch. The evil creatures around you shrivel and vanish. The sorceress is nothing now. Nothing more now than a bent and withered old woman. The iron gates are gone. The darkness in the dungeon starts to lift. Then you hear the pounding on the door behind you. Pound, pound, pound. What could it possibly be now? Turn to page 127 to find out. Kip and Abby burst through the door.
What's happening in here?
Abby shouts. We heard those terrible screams, Kip adds. Are you okay? You sit up. That's right. You sit up and push the covers aside. You're in bed. Back at home. At last. It was the knight in screaming armor. We had an amazing battle, and I killed him, he exclaimed proudly. I broke the curse and brought us home. What are you talking about? Kip asks. The knight in screaming what? Oh, you mean the crazy story my grandfather used to tell? How did you know all about that? Kip, Abby, shout. You have to remember, the evil knight was going to destroy all that was good, unless a brave and noble Saxon could defeat it. Remember? We traveled to England and fought the evil knight.
You? Travel to England?
Abby says as she flicks her hair.
In your dreams?
But it wasn't in your dreams, and the proof is on your bedroom floor, at Abby's feet. A small, crumpled up scrap of metal. You almost didn't notice it, except that isn't steaming. Now you know that now you know that this story has come to a happy end.
Well,
I'd say that's a good ending right there. We defeated the
yeah,
evil knight.
yeah, exactly. And the sorcerer that actually put the spell on us, or our
She
family.
got Mother Gotheld.
Yeah,
She turned age catched up to her, turning her into a very old hag.
yeah, basically.
She got freaking Mother Gotheld.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say that right now. That's a good ending.
yeah, agreed. Yeah, I agree with that actually.
I might have spelled achieved wrong, but that's okay.
It's alright, don't worry.
Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Choose Your Own Adventure for the Knight in Screaming Armor. This one was definitely a step up from yesterday's The Deadly Experiments of Dr. Eek. Next up is Into the Twister of Terror, which seems to be some sort of the Wizard of Oz kind of thing. Anyways, we'll see you when we do that one, and see you guys later. Bye bye.